Hi guys, my name is Martin, welcome back to Stellaris. So last time I was very confused and a little bit annoyed about the fact that we are having an empire modifier here of minus 10% power on pretty much all of our planets. And I googled a little bit, and some people suggested that it's because we are above our core cap, so to speak, the number of systems that we can control personally, which we are not. But we are building a planet, or colonizing a planet, and it might be that this is already counting towards our directly controlled systems, even though it's not actually done yet. So what we're going to see, what we're going to pay very close attention to is when this one is finished in 4 months, is that minus 10% going to disappear? Because then I'll be all right with that. I wouldn't mind paying a little bit extra. Just as long as I know that it's going to disappear in just a few months.
System survey complete.
Mostly I just want to know the reason. I hate not knowing the reason for that kind of thing. That is surveyed. Who are you? You are Lithrebians, okay. You are coming there. That's my battle fleet returning home. So yeah, we want to colonize something up here.
Research
probably
complete.
in Epsilon Prime. It's going to cost us a lot of influence. We need 400 influence for that. So, influence. Where can we get influence? Well, not from any of this. Capacitor fields, monthly shield regeneration. Yeah, it's a thing. Planetary shield generator. I don't generally build that kind of thing. Proton torpedoes, large torpedoes. Yeah, I think I prefer the phase disruptors, but they are really damn expensive. We don't have the particle thing. That is going to be forever. Yes, let's go for that one. That is our thing, and then maybe we'll be presented with another more sensible option. We'll see. You still insist on calling me into that war against the Zergox? I have nothing against the Zergox. Stop asking me. You're doing solar panel, then spaceport, it's fine. You're doing those spaceport upgrades, which is nice. We're actually running low on minerals. Okay, they are integrating the United Methane Coalition, the Cardu United Methane Coalition. These guys, they're integrating those guys. Okay, good for you. And Shurax Tertius, you have a hydroponic farm not being worked. Well, you better work that. You working that is fine. There's no more food, so I guess the robot can do that thing once it is completed. This one's almost done. One more month.
Colony established.
And there we are. So now we're definitely above the limit. That's fine. And you have an inactive building. That's gonna have to be the way it is, I guess. So I wanted to give you the sector Gotora Prime here. I just want to make sure. Let me just wait 6 days. Here we can afford 6 days. Yeah, this is the final number. Between videos, I did go and queue up all of those upgrades so that this planet is actually fully upgraded and the sector never has to touch it ever again. Is it running an edict? It is not. I don't want to spend my influence right now. Influence is more valuable to me than minerals. So let's take our sector, the ill-named Eastern sector, and we want to include the Gotora system. So you can get some science there, and you can get some cats here. There are. Now you're missing resources. You want that stone, right? Because you actually have that building. Okay, well I will carefully consider that. Can I actually give it to you? Not sure. Anyways, close that. And that takes care of that problem. Can I? It's not running currently. Can I give it to you at all? Not sure I can, actually. Well, I guess what I could do is I could give you not Unity, because that's my capital, but I could give you the Monarchideer system, which would kind of fix that issue. Don't want to give you more cats. I guess I'll give you... well, I can't give you Skiption either. So I'd have to give you either the cats or come in from here, which I think is what I'm going to do. Come in, you can get that one, and then you get that one. And there you are. So how does that sit with you? Excellent. Now, Skiption. No, minus 10% energy. Awesome. So that was the reason. So a colony which is in construction is actually counting towards our maximum number of controlled core systems, which it doesn't say anywhere, but it's really nice to know. Really happy to find that out. Alright, new planet here. Let's get our hydroponic farm up and running. Let's get a spaceport on construction. Do need to keep an eye on the mineral situation. You're working on that. You're upgrading all those. You only have one thing in your queue. Basic hydroponic farm. Where are you building a hydroponic farm? Sorry. Oh, there. Right there. I'm blind. Governor has leveled up. We know this. You have stuff. You have stuff. That one needs upgrading and everything is okay there. Good. Alright. So there's a planet here too, actually. Ocean world. Nothing to get excited about, really. I think I still want to colonize the Epsilon Indy system. Which means we'll need to save up 342 influence. 45%, that's a lot. How about you do it? And you actually figured out to go back to your old thing when you're done, which makes me very happy. Newpron Prime. I forget what's Newpron Prime do. Oh, that's a... you upgraded your science, right. Nothing we really want to do here. You're at 0 food, you're doing quite well. Unatra Prime. You have that thing. Oh yeah, we actually want to get a hydroponic farm in before we do the rest of those space ports. That's right. Reassembled ship shelter. Probably will want to have another hydroponic farm. So let's just build that there. Get some food going, and that's the anomaly. We already know about that. Good.
Construction complete.
Shorax Tertius, okay. Those things.
Construction complete.
We have more food. So which one of you are going to finish first? I guess you. And then you can work that. Canastra Prime. No, not Carasta Prime. Is that the spaceport? No. That thing, that's fine. I'm not going to build any more things right now. In Carasta, it's going to have to wait a little while. But you are. Should be done with the cruisers soon, huh? 4 cruisers. And our force limit has risen quite a lot since that time. We also have the opportunity, the ability to enact the Grand Fleet Edict. But we don't really have
Construction complete.
The influence for it. You work in that, you will work that.
Construction complete.
Natural Prime. That was a spaceport, I guess. Yes. Get the hydroponic farm. That's looking okay, so we'll just queue those up. We do make minerals quite quick. And
system survey complete.
Deep within a crevice. Oh, that's the anomaly, right. A giant asteroid. We have found something astonishing. There's mining gear attached to the rock, digging itself into the vast depth of the asteroid. It stands abandoned with no sign of who placed it there. If we can stop the machine, we might be able to learn something about the technology used to build it, but we must hurry before the random debris crushes it. Now, okay. We can get 1,000 minerals. We have no use for 1,000 minerals, so let's definitely do that thing. And you move there, into orbit, I guess. Why can I not do the thing? Oh, a construction ship. This is not a construction ship. Let's see then. Our science ship, where does it need to be? 20, 40, 60, about 70 science here in Nupron. Lots more in Unity. How much more? 80, 110, 120 more or less. That is by far our best science planet. Right, so Unity, you get to have some help. This science ship is still doing research, and where's that? Oh, it was right here. Construction ship can do that. Igma is fully surveyed, but you still have to do that thing. And then we have to find a way for this science ship to assist research as well. And yeah, we're just saving up 400 influence. We've colonized here now. So wonder if we could scrap this one. His closest planet is way up there. I think I would prefer to let Carasta Prime grow a little bit before we go and dismantle this station. We're not going to dismantle that station pretty much ever. It's just 5 science, and the Corboros system will just instantly eat it. This is another thing. The Mechpucks want to declare against the mandate of Usaldon. You will give me the opportunity to humiliate them. Mechpucks. You down there. And where are the mandates? I don't know, but I don't want to fight anyone that far away, and I especially don't want to fight someone just to humiliate them. That's just
debris analyzed.
A dick move, right? So no. Drone glaciers, physics research, and engineering research. Nothing much, but it's something. All right. So the next best thing after Unity. So that was 70 in Nupran, right? 70 in Nupran. So can you do better? 60. No. So Nupran here, you're gonna get some assisting. Keep checking this number, but 342 is going to be the thing. So we need 100 more research. 30 months. About 3 years.
Construction complete.
Science
Construction
lab.
complete.
Tertius, you fully grown, good. Xerox Secundus here. Well, you can upgrade that, and it's going to be more biolab. Not going to build anything more. You don't even have this thing working yet, so I don't see the point. People are just leaving this planet left and right, which is fairly annoying. I might send someone to that spot, since a robot. How would a robot do? Yeah, minus 40. So that's no good. We would be spending influence though if we were to move someone. So no, I don't want that. I'll want my influence more than I want my energy credits.
Construction complete. Special project complete.
Plus 3 minerals to that asteroid. It's close to our own designs. Okay, and we can't really learn anything new from it. Thankfully, the depth it carved out into the rock will make it easy to find valuable minerals. So that is nice. That is very nice indeed. And there are a lot of minerals down here. So yeah. It always comes back to the fact that we want to colonize Epsilon Indi for a myriad of reasons. You're going to return to somewhere, and Sharks Prime. Yeah. This is a priority. So anywhere where we have a guy, but no thing, we're going to build a power plant, which eludes me, and we want to make sure that we have at least 2 tiles where we have nothing built, because we want to build the Therian power plants there. But that's not gonna be an issue. So power plants for everyone. You get a power plant, and you get a power plant, and everybody gets food, and everybody's happy. Also, everyone gets an upgrade, and we do have the Monument to Purity kicking. You need a power plant as well. There you are. Good sir. Let's build one here. Just because. And actually you can work there. That's okay. Get some food. Get some food. You have finished that, so we can build a solar panel and a spaceport upgrade. You're doing all of those. You have done a little. Okay, so everything else is done. Awesome. So this has been a period of peaceful growth and consolidation for us. As we are eyeing the Thin Empire jealously.
Construction
Definitely
complete.
think we will have some sort of conflict on that border at some point. Oops. A little bit of a lag there. And you are cranky, that's okay. You leveled up. Trade deal. Research. That's the nation of Samejo. It's not as important as it used to be because we do have a deal now. I might actually be interested in purchasing a proper research agreement with you. Could give you a cat. I don't have the ability to build zoos. Don't want to give me a lot for my cat though. So, am I already trading you a cat? Yes. And that'll stop in a long time. 22 years. So that's a while. I'm here. I'm trading a cat to the figure. 9 more years. I actually have a research with the Trax Ildar Dominion. Knowing that, and knowing that they are probably way ahead. No! Why did I do that? That was, a total misclick. I did not mean to do that at all. I accidentally declared war on these guys for absolutely no reason, and I have no demands. What the hell am I going to do now? Wow. This is where Iron Man becomes a little bit... Fortunately, they're like irrelevant in terms of military power. I mean, consider if I had accidentally declared war on the Tin Empire, an offensive war, in which case the defensive alliance would count for nothing. That would be disastrous, like GG. This is a nuisance at most. I don't know if they are going to come up and start something. I kind of doubt it. I'd love for us to have like a white piece. I have no demands. You have no demands. Nope, now you have demands. You want to liberate. I can give you a white piece, which you will accept once the length of war reaches a certain point. They have an aggression pack. Okay. Yeah, sorry, man. That was definitely not my thing. You leveled up. Okay. So I was going to what I want to check actually was if the research agreement that I already had running, which is now extinct, actually gave me something comparable to these 60 techs in bonus. Now it's a moot point. So am I interested in paying a lot of minerals and energy or energy, since the cats aren't really as valuable to these guys? And the answer is no. And I don't even want to reenact my research agreement, since we're good friends, even though they probably now consider me a warmonger. Hyper shields. It's my thing. It's really expensive, but it's my thing. Yeah, let's get some hyper shields. Level 5 tech. Good stuff. Yeah, it's already ticking down. I guess it's is it one per month? Let's see here. It's 27 now at the end of the month. No, not yet.
Construction complete.
Well, in March it was 27. Let's come back to it. Unity. Let's merge you up and let's have a look around. People are just moving. Shorox Prime. You just need to upgrade like crazy. At some point it's going to be full and then no one can move here anymore. What's this? It's a continental world. It's a pretty good place to live. Lots of room. Guess that's why they like it. Hopefully they're not going to start moving here. Did I forget to change these people? They should be tropical people. And they're not, they are continental people. Yeah, so let's do Carasta Prime. Humans. Which is not here, actually. Carasta Prime, you want to be tropical, there you go.
Situation log updated.
And research, please. Ooh, actually this one will give me influence. Let me just finish that thing.
Special project complete.
There we are. And then let's do this thing. Because we can get some influence from contacting those guys before they contact us. So 27. Oh, no, it's 26. That's 3 months later. Could be one per 2 months, could be one per 3 months.
Research complete.
Military station damage. That's nice. Kinetic battery is just a better form of autocannons, really, or at least kinetic cannons. Quantum missiles. Droids. So there's a thing. They still don't do energy well. You'd have to go to proper synths for that. But I guess it is on the way up there. I do want to get the rebellion, the AI rebellion in this game, if I can at all swing it. Since I don't have that achievement. And I do like my achievements. One more cruiser in the queue. Carasta Prime probably needs to have some upgrades done here. You need a hydroponic farm first.
Construction complete.
There you are. And then go crazy on the spaceports. Thank you. So that means all of our spaceports are fully upgraded, or at least on the way. What are we doing on the surface here? You're going to be a while. We need one more hydroponic farm though.
Special project complete.
Okay. That was just mining drones. I thought that was an alien invasion thing. Sorry, not invasion. Alien AI. Abandoned, blah blah blah. The drones possess powerful mining lasers and make obviously threatening. If not outright hostile overtures towards human vessels when approached. So we do not observe them. We've already killed them. Let's have that analysis
updated.
thing. See how that works. Okay. That's that thing again. Okay, no. Don't want it. 24. Yeah. 2 or 3 months per point. So you fully upgraded. Skiptian, same. Nupron, same. Shorax, no. How are you doing? Wait, well, you have a lot of stuff in queue. I'm just gonna keep queuing these upgrades up. You need to grow a little bit more. Unity has finished. That's just a cruiser. Here we can get that thing. First satellite. Ah, that's one of my guys. So they're on the verge of space travel. Well, good for them. Let's upgrade that ship shelter. You're really, really unhappy. Are you of the wrong sort? You should be tropical. Which you are. Why are you so pissed? Because you're in an offensive war. Yeah, sorry. Sorry about that. And you don't appreciate a bunch of stuff. Well, you know, stuff happened. It's no one's fault really. I blame the mouse.
Construction complete.
Ultra Prime. Okay, you fully upgraded. Right. Yes, we already saw that. Okay. Well, we're gonna be at war for some time. Which actually I think these guys love. Don't you like that? No. You don't love it, you just don't hate it. Militarist. War happiness plus 10%. Doesn't actually say war happiness here anywhere. So that's curious. But anyway, I'm gonna pop in a break here. So thanks for watching. Next time, hopefully we'll conclude this phony war with a white peace and get back to building up our empire. At some point, we're gonna have words with the Zen Empire. Hopefully they'll declare on us, or we sneak in a offensive war with some friends. Don't click this button. Invite attackers. Yeah, there needs to be like an "Are you sure" dialogue when you declare war. I don't know. Maybe it's only me who is having this problem. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.